acknowledge the presence of the Governor Commissioner, Mr. Speakers, here this our Island Secretary, Mr. Dagshorn. Also, our Director of Public Entity, Mrs. Cara Jack, and Public Health. And of course, our wonderful people here this evening and our booth holders. We would like to say welcome.
We're really happy to be here tonight. I want to ask for your attention as we get ready to embark upon this program this evening. We have a nice little program in store for you. So those of you have fun, enjoy, but most importantly, take away the message we want to present tonight. And that is to, as much as possible, end domestic violence, especially in a small, intimate community like St. Eustatius. So just before I continue, Mega.
Yes.
Do you know that nearly 4 women will experience domestic violence during their lifetime? What? Yeah, that's small, isn't it?
Really small?
And that means that domestic violence is really prevalent. And I think one of the reasons why it's that way is because it's silent. Many times, women, or even men, don't want to say they're being physically abused, right? So that is why all of us as a community collaborative need to come together to really put an end or lessen as much as possible domestic violence.
And that is what is happening this evening. Also, to mention this, many times we always look at domestic violence of someone getting beat up or someone getting abused. But with the new launch and the new campaign that is now running, we are saying doing nothing isn't an option. And when we highlight doing nothing isn't an option, it is not the person that is getting beat up. It is not the person that is beating up the person or abusing the person or calling the person name. It is you, the person, who are witnessing the situation and not doing anything. So this evening, we are officially launching the new campaign of Dare to Care and domestic violence, which is doing nothing isn't an option. Now, you will see this campaign running from today onward to next year, where we also have the great event, the Mega Musical Experience 2020. This today is the official launch of the new campaign of Dare to Care.
And also, I don't know if you know this, but at the booth, as you enter, the booth in the corner, when you enter on your left-hand side,
that's the social.
You can fill out a form. And there are 3 questions that you can fill out, and you can also get information on those, how to answer those 3 questions. At the end, those questions are going to be put in a little box. Put your name on the sheet. They're going to be put in a box, and they're going to be shuffled. And a lucky person or 2 lucky persons will get a free ticket to the musical experience.
Wait, man, not a free ticket, a VIP ticket.
All right.
Okay.
A free VIP ticket.
Now, next year, the musical experience is going to be even greater than this year. I promise you, you will be wowed. Well, before we call in our first performance, I would also like to highlight the booth holders this evening. Starting from my left, which is your right out there, we have the Salt Life. Salt Life is serving chicken kebab, corn kebab, steak kebab, half lobster. Wow, yeah, lobster. You ever eat lobster? No? Neither me, but it's so good.
It sounds not good.
All right, and then we have right next to the Salt Life, we have the art gallery. An art gallery, and the art gallery have a lot of different pictures and paintings, which she have drawn and colored everything with different artifacts and such. So it's really great for what you see. Moving down, we have the ICS booth. Before ICS booth, we have Sexy Mona booth with the popcorns and different items, drinks on sale. Then we have the ICS booths. The ICS booth has some special lucky dips for the kids. They also have different customized items for your cars, your hands, your sleeves, hoods, t-shirts. They have the new t-shirts, Stacia Sweet Goat. So you can get your items there, and don't forget, if you have any package from DHL or from the ICS West Tech, you can also visit the booth and collect your items. So ICS over on the other side is closed behind of me and is here this evening to represent. And so far, these are all women that are contributors to these booths. Then further down, we have the Surinamers, Alassane Bon, as they say. They have a variety on their menu from Bami, Nasi, Satay, Jember, Soto soup. Soto soup. Check out that soup. Soto soup and Bacabana. Soto. Soto soup. Okay, further down we have the Blue Island Gems. That is Daniela Richardson, and she's showcasing a whole lot of items as well, customized items, such as t-shirts, different variety of things that you can get your customized items on. So visit her and get more information on what she has in store. We also have Betsaida, who is next to her, with different fashion jewelry and all type of different items. Now, Vashti, have you heard about Sun and Scrubs?
I heard about it.
Yeah?
And I haven't visited it yet.
Okay.
But I will have my opportunity tonight.
Okay. Smell me, smell me, smell me. You smell my cologne? Aye. She has a serious cologne there, and that cologne is made from Gilboa pear.
Yeah.
Gilboa pear. A serious cologne she have. She have different items, scrubs, body wash, paint, perfumes.
Okay. I'm really curious to go and visit that booth because all those things are made, items are made locally.
Correct.
In Nigeria region.
All right, and we also have the beaded by Aritz. Aritz. That is Manitza Patrick. She also has in the same booth as Natasha, where she has different items such as cups and different souvenirs that you can have. All right, then we have M. Hasse. M. Hasse has a variety of information and giveaways. So you can visit their booth. They have a variety of information on who is M. Hasse and what they do. So please go there. They have giveaways, pens, different folders, and a lot of information. So please visit their booth.
And I would just want to say one more thing about visiting M. Hasse. It's very important to get as much information as you can about mental health. A lot of times we overlook what mental health and the damage it can cause. And we also know, just like how you have physical abuse in domestic violence, there's also verbal abuse. And that affects the person being abused mentally. So it's very good to get some information on mental health and what it is and how it can affect even normal people who might not know they're being affected. So I would really suggest you visit that booth and get some information.
Okay, great. Well, let me go one step up. We have the Dominican Republic booth, who we have Po in the booth. They are selling different variety of food as well. So check out the Dominican Republic booth. Moving down, we have the manpower himself with the barbecue and everything grilled. I had to get my own before I came up here. Okay, and moving down on the next side, on your right, as we come to the ending, close to the ending of the booths, we have the social department, which you can sign up and get your prize. They also have the t-shirts, what you can get for free. You just have to register. So go there and just sign up your paper, your form, and get a t-shirt. This is the same t-shirt we are wearing this evening. So please check out that booth. The t-shirts are free. All you have to do is sign up. Next to that booth, we have Carameldas. So she has the local drinks, such as cucumber juice, and a whole, I love the cucumber juice.
It's good, yeah? Cucumber
very good.
juice?
Very,
okay.
very
I have to try
good.
that one too.
Coconut drops, butter cookies, not so much you have there. All right, and then we have Lanisa. Lanisa, the sisters, two sisters. They have a lot in store as well. In their booth, they have wraps and a variety of other items they have. Then we have Shanice. And alongside Shanice, we have rye souvenirs. So, rye souvenirs? Yes. And you can also get your customized souvenir, different items available there at Shanice and Rye. Rye, you have, Shanice, you have a lot of the sweet mouth, a lot of the sweet cake, nice drinks, etc. Moving up to our other booth, we have, they are called Taste of Sweetness. Taste of Sweetness. So they have lobster, they have conch, they have oyster, lasagna, chocolate, man, a whole heap of stuff. Taste of Sweetness. And then our last booth, we have the Kids Corner. The Kids Corner, they are having a lot of different games. So you can play on the PlayStation, you can play basketball live, you can have the bungee castle. So check out the Kids Corner for all the kids. You can enjoy your night at the Kids Corner. All right, so let the show begin.
Yeah, so you have lots of stuff to eat, a lot of activities for the children, and we just want you to have a really good time tonight. Without further ado, I want to welcome to the stage Ms. Derkia, and she works at Unit Social Support, who is pretty much responsible for tonight's event. And we want to welcome her, and she will tell you a bit more about the new campaign against domestic violence.
So, give a round of applause for Ms. Derkia Dion.
I can talk to you about broken families, addiction, depression, loss, survival, grief, heartache, death, abuse, neglect, abandonment, suicide, and betrayal. I can also talk to you about empathy, kindness, compassion, love, energy, forgiveness, self-love, self-care, strength, peace, healing, recovery, unity, gratitude, grace, hope, and the power of positivity. All of these experiences have taken part in creating the woman I am today. I am a combination of both the darkness and the light. I may be flawed, but even with rough edges, I'm still worth loving. I am not ashamed of my story. I am a survivor. I wanted to read this poem to you because if only at the time that I grew up, there was one neighbor who saw my bruises and reached out to me. If only there was one teacher in the schools who asked me, "Are you okay?" when I was silent again another day. If only there was one police officer. If only there was one person in town. If only there was one friend who I could trust. So you see, the struggle against domestic violence, the struggle against violence against women, and not only women, because there are a lot of men out there, also in those kind of situations. If only there is somebody who reaches out to you, so that you have the feeling that you're not alone. So that's why I love the new slogan of our campaign, that doing nothing isn't an option. Because if you know that one of the children living next door is in a situation that's not healthy, or if you know that a neighbor has been treating bad through his wife, how easy it is to reach out and to say, "Hey, maybe you can change your behavior," or "Hey, it's not okay." If you know that your brother is abusing his wife, reach out to him and tell him that he should change his behavior. So I hope you are all on board with us, because we can, as public entity, change certain behaviors, but most of the time it's gone out of hand already. So we have to change certain things in an early stage. So hope to have you all on board as a community, and let's change this forever. Doing nothing isn't an option. Be with us. Thank you.
And that was the message of Ms. Derke de Jong, also one of the coordinators of this event this evening. Okay.
Our next item is a dance. And this dance portrays domestic violence. And then after the abuse, being free. This dance will be done by our crowned Miss Mature, Miss Norris Williams, and she will be accompanied in the dance by Mr. Linroy Smith. Please welcome them on stage.
Figures, I gave you right today and you gave me games. No figures, I know I'm crying, cause you just won't change. No figures, I gave it all and you gave me shit. No figures, I wish I could do exactly what you did. I wish I could hurt you back. Look, what would you do if you couldn't get me back? You're the one who's gonna lose.
Notice, don't leave me. Notice, I need you. Please come back to me. I'm sorry.
Dear God, please give me the strength to get away from here. Dear God, please turn me into a bird so I can fly far, far away from here. Every day I rise on a fire. That's all I got to take me through. I know one day I'm lost and I will free myself from everything that holds me captive. Gonna be free like a bird in the sky.
for another round of applause. That was beautiful, wasn't it? Y'all liked it? It was nice, right? What did you like about it? What did you like? I asked him what he liked, and he looked like, who are you talking to? Okay, so we're gonna continue with another informative session, and this informative session is coming from Center for Youth and Family, and to present that will be Miss Monica Smith and Sue Robbins. Please welcome them.
Sue Robbins.
Sue.
Sue.
Good night, everyone. My name is Monica Smith. I'm a youth professional at Jeugdzorg en Gezinsvoogdij Caribisch Nederlands, formerly known as the Center for Youth and Families in Eustatius. We've been existing since 2010, and our target group are 0 to 18 years. Now, domestic violence, what does that have to do with children or youth from 0 to 18 years? Domestic violence is also another form of child abuse. It is a pattern of abusive behavior that occurs within the family setting. It's a sort of coercion, the forcing and controlling of someone or the other person, and causes fear. It's mainly related to physical abuse, throwing and breaking stuff in the home, severely hitting the other person, and this is all visual, but we often forget in our community, we fail to see the verbal part of abuse. The verbal part can be seen as fretting, cursing, name-calling, and also threatening. In families where the minors are present and witnessing this kind of abuse can cause them harm in their emotional, psychological development. It also is a form of neglect. Minors usually stuck in the middle of parents, having to choose sides, and pressure to do so also is a form of abuse.
The emotional, psychological effects of living in such situation can be accumulated, leading to long-term effects if not treated at an early stage. Long-term effects can be lack of trust and trauma. Effects demonstrated on a short term are the possible: fighting with other children at school, low school performances, aggressive behavior towards peers and adults, too quiet or uninteresting, just to mention a few. While helping families, YPCN do not only focus on the minor, but also the entire family and their network. Our help is targeted towards the following: establishing safety, describing family patterns, realizing triggers and implementing ways on avoiding this, setting family goals, and creating a family focus to prevent reoccurrence of domestic violence in the families. We are located on Orania Stat across from the library. Don't be afraid to stop by our office. We'll be open to answer any questions that you have. Working together to keep each child safe. I thank you.
Thank you.
This next presentation will blow you off your feet. And you know, we have a special act this evening. This is a drama club that is directed and founded by Misha Spanner. She has been doing plays for the last 11 years. This station day, she received a prestige award from the island government of St. Eustatius for her wonderful effort and work she has been doing. and also the messages she's been given in all of her plays. This evening, I would like to introduce to you the Simon Donker Club as they present a brand new play called The Mother-in-Law. Sit back, stand up, and enjoy.
For dinner? What's wrong with this man? No, man. You see the thing always that kill me, this man? Sometimes you're calling him, he get on, but he always taking up the anger on me. I make sure, I'm calling him. He ain't a thing is he there playing with the game before he go up. No, man.
Irene, what you calling me for?
I'm calling you to find out what is you want me to prepare for you for dinner when you come home from work.
My favorite dish. Sardine and rice.
Sardine and rice?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else you want? You want a dumpling or nothing?
I don't want nothing else.
You sure Norman?
The deaf?
Okay, Norman. Okay, buddy. Okay.
Go.
Oh, Lord. Sometimes you're about to put up with so much things now. Anyway, I'm going to open it now.
Good afternoon. Irene!
I wonder who this calling me.
You home?
Let's see who it is. Oh, Elsa? Come in.
Hey, girl.
Good afternoon. Man, you can have a seat there. Have a seat. I was just going to sit down there. I tired my backside right now.
I was just there passing and I decided to stop by to check up on you. So, how you doing?
My dear girl, I taking it one day at a time. That's all I could do. Hanging in there.
That's true. Everything takes time, but you ain't sung in 100, What going on?
Well, to tell you the truth, Elsa, I okay. I just a little tired, and I just don't prepare the man food, so I burn right out, so I just sit down and take it easy.
You sure?
Yeah, man.
The last time I see you, he had your skin well messed up. So I gotta make sure pass by and check up on you now and then. I can't be seeing you like this all the time.
Well, Elsa, to tell you the truth, okay, well, things ain't 100%, but it much improved. But it could have been a lot better until that doggone mother of his own move in the neighborhood.
What do you mean move in the neighborhood?
But you ain't hear Nella move in the neighborhood?
Which neighborhood?
This neighborhood.
You joking?
Joking? Oh, you think I lie? Let me tell you something. Come. If you think I lie, she meddling, mischief making old noble mother of love, thing her, she backside out. She right out. Come, peep, what you gonna see? Look over there. Look. Just because she see you come across here, I know that one gonna make it. She business, she gonna come across here this home. What you gonna see?
Irene, Nama, I don't think she gonna do that. She ain't that wicked and evil.
Listen, the devil ain't gonna even want her hell. The Lord even questioned it and in limbo she stuck. You hear what I say? She is trouble. She's a wicked woman. She making my life a living hell.
as Anna could tell you, pray, girl, just pray.
I praying, and I praying hard. I praying. I say, Lord, why me? But it looked like as though Satan like to test your faith to make you don't believe that. But you know, God is still good. Ooh.
Irene? Oh, Irene.
Hello.
Oh, I see what you're doing over there. Talking with your friend, oh well, whatever friend you got across there, so-called Pagani melee, as I can see. I hope you know when my son come home, he better get food on the table. Let me go check where you cook, because you know.
Nello, don't start with me, Nello. Lord, don't start, no man.
But Irene, Irene, come here. Irene, come here.
Come in my house and opening my pot, you know.
No, child, come here. I see elder. Come here.
But Mama, what it is?
Irene, look at this. Tell me what you see. Tell me. I know I got glasses, but tell me what you see.
Nello, Mama, look. I know my wifely duties. The man asked me to cook, and I cook food for the man.
You know what you cook, my son? Rice and sardine. Oh my. Listen, Irene, I really put up my glasses. You see, Irene, my son do not like sardine. My son do not like sardine. What are you doing cooking him cheap food? You're the Pagani melon. That's what you're doing with your friends.
Go about yourself with miserable people.
Pagani melon with your wifely duties, as you so can't see your wife sardine and rice, cheap food. Lord have mercy. You see, when you come home, I'll tell you about your foolishness. This can't go on in this house. Oh Lord, let me go take a seat. You see, God, you're stressing me out. Oh Lord.
That Norman come home from work so quick?
Thank God.
Stop being so miserable.
Stick right there with yourself.
Irene!
Oh God.
Yes, Norman.
Oh, Irene.
Today ain't my day at all.
Yeah.
Son, today ain't my day.
You better have my food ready because Hey, mommy.
Don't give me a hug. Oh Lord, look at
How are you, mommy? How are you? Well, you got here.
Well, I just reached here now, little thing, sweetie.
Yes, mommy.
You see what she cooked you? Come. Let me show you. Oh, tell me what you see.
Elsa's the woman's
Girl, me come by your house, I freed.
Me coming by your house. My father and my mother tell me not to come by your house because my father, your father and your mother always fighting and fighting.
Bye.
No man, Chelsea say good afternoon. Come Chelsea. Good afternoon. How was school? Good.
Chelsea, come here. Good afternoon, Chelsea. Come sit down. What do you eat for lunch and breakfast today?
I want my food.
You eat bread and cheese? Well, like bread and cheese? Well, Irene, come here.
Hello.
How you go feed this grandchild of my own bread and cheese?
Vanilla, I make sure prepare the child something good for school.
First of all, look how she all scrawny. You're over there cooking my son rice and sardine, giving up bread with what? Cheese? Your wifely duties? What type of wifely duties you run?
Nella, I feed my child.
Feed your child.
Chelsea, what did I give this morning for breakfast?
Don't I come?
What? Tell your father, save your friend to him because looking dead.
Bread and cheese. It's only bread and cheese now.
And what else you had for lunch? What I give you for lunch?
Pasta?
I give you rice. Because what? Because I had nothing else.
Only rice? Back in my day we had less, but yet I provide my son with more. You can't tell me.
I'm tired, man. I'm tired.
Only rice.
Favorite partner. When I done with you here tonight, you gonna see that here?
No, man, look your food here. Look your food here. No, man.
Salmon, not sardine. Go.
But no, man, you could dip it on. I dip it, you got a problem with it.
Don't. Hey. Make sure you clean up enough.
No, man.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to cook, Marie.
I'm coming, Mom.
I can shut up with this stupidest man. I can't take him no more, man. Every time I try my best, I do everything for him. And God, I'll tell him, Mother, come here, man. She making my life a living hell. A living hell, a second one. Sometimes when I pray, I ask the Lord, why me? I try my best, Lord. I even pray to you all the time. Just remove the stumbling block of my life. And she's still coming back. Lord, I just pray that you open a way for me to get through this. I can't take this marriage no more. I can't take it. I'm sick of it. The only person I could talk to is my friend Elsa. And I'm going to call her because she's the only one with advice me good.
Hello?
Hello? Elsa, me.
Irene?
Yes.
Girl, it's a good thing you called. I wanted to know what went on, if you could.
Irene. It's me, Irene. Elsa.
Yeah.
I feel so sorry how Mama get down here by the house. I feel so ashamed. And then for him to beat me in front of you, Lord, I feel so bad.
Irene, everything happens for a reason. All I have to tell you, you have to check your health. Look out for yourself, your family. Don't say something that you know ain't good for you. It's your choice.
It's a choice I make up my mind. I live with him, man. I you. Love you. I hear you coming.
Irene! Yeah. I hear you in here. I hear you. You're talking to.
No, man, don't come in it now. Don't come in at all. No, please.
Man, you're talking to.
No, man, I was talking to Elsa. What man are you talking to now, man?
You're like, here you say, Elliot. You're hard in there.
Child, stop playing with a phone.
Mama, the police are at the phone. Norma? Norma, you okay? Oh, Lord. Oh, Norma. Thank God. Oh, thank God. Norma, listen. Norma, keep still.
Where are we?
Your crazy blasted wife hits you with a pan. I tell you don't marry her. Your sardine loving wife. I tell you don't marry her. Nobody listen to me.
Irene.
Sit out there. Irene. I'm gonna call the police on you.
Baby.
Lord, baby. You ain't married this
No, you.
You love me? You want to load a fry pan? You want to load a fry pan?
Why?
Load a fry pan. Load a fry pan.
Fuck me up. What happened?
What happened?
Lord, oh my God, you're the officer. Lock her up. She hit my son. Throw it out. Lock her up, Twich. She crazy. She look at her stand, she crazy. Look at she threatening me. Oh, like, no, man, how you gonna marry this? I tell you, marry her, but get you marry her. Look at you. Look at you.
Yes.
Lord,
Holy Spirit, don't care for you. Lock me up.
Lord, she might attack me. Oh, Lord. Oh, she might attack me. Please, please.
I have made numerous calls. Even now, you're getting sick and fed up of the whole situation. You finally kiss on me? Oh, no, man. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Can you all come down to the station for questioning? Can you all come down to the station?
The son of a gun, you? You're going to
receive a phone call that you were severely beating your wife.
Excuse me?
I never hit my wife yet.
You can't lock up my son.
We've been receiving numerous calls.
You guys, you can't lock up my son.
Elsa lie on me.
Is that plastic woman we're gonna
Elsa lie.
Brazil, you calling everybody.
Elsa lie. Elsa lie.
Oh, Lord, she got really officer. She put us in there. Lord have mercy. Oh, she might.
You guys are enjoying yourself. As I mentioned, the theme for this evening is doing nothing isn't an option. So it's very important that you, the persons that see the situations, be the one that stand up and talk and speak out. Remember, we have our booth holders. Continue to support the booths. They are all down the line. Various food, drinks. We have a lot of items, great things in store. The kids' corner, to the fish area, to the barbecue area, to the suds and scrubs. Don't forget the social support group right down on your beginning at the entrance, where you can get one of these beautiful t-shirts where it says doing nothing isn't an option. Up next, we have the new Seventh-day Adventist pastor, Mr. Earl Esdale, who will give you his thoughts on domestic violence. So, as he comes forward, we would like you to give him a round of applause this evening to Mr. Earl Esdale.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Let me try that again. Good evening, everybody. First of all, I just want to thank the organizers of this function, the Social Welfare Ministry, for the opportunity to address you on this important vice that is plaguing our society. I just want to share a bit of information about domestic violence that was already shared, but a little bit that wasn't shared. First of all, domestic violence, also called intimate partner violence, domestic abuse or relationship abuse, is a pattern of behavior used by one partner to maintain power and control over another partner in an intimate relationship. It can happen to people who are married, living together, or who are dating. It affects people of all socioeconomic backgrounds and education levels. Now, according to Psychology Today, domestic violence can be physical or psychological, and it can affect anyone of any age, gender, race, or sexual orientation. It may include behaviors meant to scare, physically harm, or control a partner. While every relationship is different, domestic violence generally involves an unequal power dynamic in which one partner, male or female, tries to assert control over the other in a variety of ways. Now, it is not always easy to tell at the beginning of a relationship if it can become abusive. In fact, many abusive partners may seem absolutely perfect in the early stages of the relationship. Possessive and controlling behaviors don't always appear overnight. but eventually they emerge and intensify as the relationship grows. Now, some signs of an abusive relationship includes a partner who tells you that you can never do anything right. In fact, you saw that somewhat in the play. Shows extreme jealousy of your friends and time spent away. Keeps you or discourages you from seeing friends or family members. Takes your money or refuses to give you money for necessary expenses. They can look at you and act in ways that scares you. They can prevent you from making your own decisions. They tell you that you're a bad parent or threaten to harm or take away your children. They can prevent you from working or attending school. They can destroy your property or threaten to hurt or kill your pets. Some intimidate with guns, knives, or other weapons. And even some pressure you to use drugs or alcohol. So what are some of the effects of domestic violence? Well, in 2005, a Michigan study found that children exposed to domestic violence at home are more likely to have health problems, becoming sick more often, having frequent headaches or stomach aches, and being more tired and lethargic. Boys who witness domestic violence are twice as likely to abuse their own partners and their children when they become adults. Now, survivors of domestic violence face high rates of depression, sleep disturbances, anxiety, and other emotional distress. It also contributes to chronic conditions like heart disease or gastrointestinal disorders. Domestic violence costs billions each year in law enforcement, legal work, medical and mental health treatment, and lost productivity at companies. Now that's just an overview. But as a pastor of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, I would like for us to understand that God stands for those who are abused. Let me say that again. God stands for those who are abused. And as such, he is against the notion of an individual abusing another individual. In fact, I'd like for us to reflect on the words found in Psalm 10, verses 17 and 18. It says, Lord, you have heard the desire of the humble. You will prepare their heart to do justice to the fatherless and the oppressed, that the man of the earth may oppress no more. Now, I like the way the English Standard Version renders this text. It says, O Lord, you hear the desire of the afflicted. You will strengthen their heart. You will incline your ear to do justice to the fatherless and the oppressed, so that man who is of the earth may strike terror no more. So why does God have a special place in his heart for the oppressed in society? Well, as the Apostle Paul put it in Galatians 3, verses 28 and 29, there is neither Jew nor Greek, there is neither bond nor free, there is neither male nor female, for ye are all one in Christ Jesus. John expounded further light into this truth, makes it clear in John 1, verse 3, that all things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. To put it simply, what I'm trying to say is, we are all children of the Heavenly Father, and he loves us with an everlasting love. Now, Seventh-day Adventists recognize that creation in God's image bestows dignity and worth on every individual. Everybody is worth something. The measure of that worth is seen in the sacrificial death of Jesus Christ to provide eternal life for everyone. The love and compassion that characterize the earthly life of Jesus sets an example for all. Christ-like behavior leaves no room for violence against family members or persons outside the family. That is why I can appreciate the efforts of the Social Welfare Department to bring awareness to the heinous reality of domestic violence. And as Christians who believe that God is love and that we all have an inherent value as God's children, we cannot stand quiet in the face of injustice. But we join voices with our brothers and sisters, whether they are Christian or not Christian, in arms to speak against this reality. And before one should misunderstand the focus of our ire this evening, it is not only men who are perpetrators of this act, but even men can be abused by women. It is not only adults who are perpetrators as well, but children can abuse other children. The fact is, whoever is inflicting this malevolence needs to know that it is wrong. Whether this is abuse is physical, or whether it is verbal or financial, it is wrong. And so to close, I'm going to leave with you the simple yet profound directive that Jesus directed to each one of us while he was here on earth, often referred to as the golden rule found in Matthew 7 verse 12. Therefore all things whatsoever ye would that men should do to you, do ye even so to them. May God bless you.
Thank you very much. Once again, that was Pastor Esdale from the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Yes. Okay, Vashti, what do we have next? I think we are coming down with something really, really, really nice. So I'm asking everyone to come forward again. Don't stay in the back. Come forward, because this one is going to be great.
Okay, so right now we're gonna have a fun segment, and it's fun for me because I like clothes, I like fashion, and can I get a yay for all the ladies who loves to look really good? That's what, one yay, yay! Oh no man, that's not it. Can I get a whoa, a yay, a whoa? Can I get a yay or a whoa for the women who like to look really good? Oh, we got some in front here. So our next segment is going to be a fashion segment, and we have two clothing stores that will be displaying their clothing this evening. And the first one is Jacadi's Fashion Store. Let's enjoy the next segment as we see what they have to offer. And the idea, of course, is to go out and support our local stores. And Christmas is coming up, so I'm sure they're gonna have some good stuff coming up so you can shop and buy. The next segment is a fashion show. Get ready.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This beautiful model, Christine, is wearing a gorgeous, burnt metallic orange puff-sleeve short evening gown. This gown is paired with rose gold bohemian geometric hanging earrings, rose gold bracelet, clutch, and shoes. Our second beautiful model, Charmaine, is wearing this gorgeous purple and silver short sequin dress. This is paired with silver jewelry, shoes, and clutch. Aren't they beautiful, ladies and gentlemen? Look at them, ladies and gentlemen. Aren't they looking gorgeous? Just beautiful.